After the recent purchase of the Fox Film Studios by Disney, many Alien fans have been patiently awaiting any news of what they plan to do with the franchise. Any leaks of upcoming films have stopped coming out, the same streaming service rumors come up here and there, but beyond some extended universe merchandise, all is quiet in space where no one can hear you scream. With that said, if you look close enough, there has been one change that could signal a direction that the franchise could head if Disney or Fox gets around to it. I collect figures and just about anything else I can get from the world of Alien. And in doing so, I've noticed a recent trend that we'll discuss today that could be a hint of what the future holds for the Alien franchise. For any collectors or fans of the Aliens Extended Universe, you'll know why I say Aliens Extended Universe and not the Alien Extended Universe. You see, the real Extended Universe material for the franchise really began after James Cameron's Aliens had come out, and much of the material focused on that film world instead of the one presented in 1979's Alien. Dark Horse would be a huge part of this new expanded universe when they started up the Aliens and Alien vs. Predator comic book series. We also have a failed toy run by Kenner following 1979's Alien, but they wouldn't succeed until they re-entered the toy arena with the easily expandable Aliens toy line in the early 90s. These figures would sell much better, lasting as a toy line for years, and would even get brought into the new era with updated designs by NECA, who still continue to offer merchandise from the franchise, and even though they cover each of the films in the series, they still keep the majority of items under the Aliens line, a naming and perhaps licensing practice that they have followed for years. I bring this up because to me, there has been a shift for the extended universe material to focus more on Ridley Scott's Alien rather than Cameron's Aliens. At first I thought this was simply due to the 40th anniversary of Alien and the toys and merch coming out centered around that. But even after that date passed, Alien, not Aliens merch continued to get released. We have the recent Alien role-playing game using Alien in its title and reference artwork. If you read the current Titan book series and have it as canon with the films, then the game takes place in between the events of Out of Shadows and the River of Pain. And speaking of River of Pain and Out of the Shadows, the new Titan book series are also using the Alien title, when almost all of the older books were from the Aliens series. Even when we look to the video games, Aliens was used in almost all of the older titles right up to Aliens Colonial Marines, yet Alien Isolation focuses more on the original film and more than title alone, returning the game to its film inspiration's horror roots. The exploits of Amanda Ripley and friends do appear in the Aliens Dark Horse comics, but Dark Horse again likely holds a license to that title that they continue to use, just like NECA does with certain figures. We also have the group of short films that were put out for the 40th anniversary of Alien. These would all use the Alien title, not Aliens, and seem to focus on the first film along with the prequels. I can't help but wonder if this was done completely to honor the original film and its director Ridley Scott with the prequel inclusion, or if this was Disney's way of seeing if there was any fan interest in continuing on with the current Fox-led path of the franchise with Prometheus and Alien Covenant. During a recent trip to Walmart, I spotted these alien eggs with figures and goo inside which still used the Aliens title, but surprisingly they also had this line of figures by Lannard going under the banner of the Alien Collection. So where does all of this lead us? Well, in the past, almost everything from the extended universe went under the Aliens banner, but now we see more and more merch with a focus on the original Alien. To me, this is important because each film, and in fact each universe if you will, carry very different tones. I have an entire video on this difference here on the channel, and I'll link to it at the end of this video, but to simplify, Alien is a world of horror and suspense with a lone alien ambushing its prey, where the Aliens universe is full of xenomorphs, complete with queens in different castes, involving less horror and more fast-paced action and adventure. Does this shift in focus tell us what Disney and Fox may be thinking in regards to the franchise? They've clearly started to put more focus on Alien and less on the world of Aliens. I for one would love to see the films return to their horror roots, yet I like a good mix of horror and action from the stories of the extended universe. What do you guys think of this recent shift in marketing? Is it just a sales technique, or is this the beginning of a shift in tone for the Alien universe? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this down below.